I think it's the goddamn box.
Might be the box.
Try this one. Oh, I'm so damn tired. And then I get home and can't sleep. I'm gonna take me a good hot bath, relax, wind down, get in bed, and my mind said, bitch, do something. Why?
Yeah, I get that.
Why? I finally made I've been in the Bible really heavy. You know, I ain't got no writing Bible either. You know what I mean? I ain't writing Nick. You know what I mean?
Right.
I got a Jerusalem Bible. A Hebrew Bible. One or two. Either way, it got 87 candles in it.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the canon, the regular Bible got it?
I don't.
66.
Okay.
King James Version. Pretty much every regular Bible got 66 candles in it. Mine's got 87. Do you know how many total candles in it?
No.
88.
Okay.
You're supposed to ask, why are you missing one then?
Why are you missing one?
Thank you. I have no idea, but the only thing my book is missing is the book of Enoch.
Okay.
Which is pretty crazy. If you got all of them, you know what I mean? And the regular Bible, you know, maybe this big.
Right.
Mine's is this big. It's huge, man. So it took me a long time, bro, to get to New Testament. I was just not getting to talk to Jesus, because Jesus in the book like, nigga, win. I'm like, bro, I'm trying. You know what I mean? So last night I couldn't sleep. I had Jonah, Habakkuk, Hezekiah, and like two more. Ezekiel. That kind of small.
Okay.
It took me about, I started probably about 10:30, ended about 1. You know what I mean? Knocked them out. New Testament. I want to get in it so bad. Lord, you're going to have to forgive me. I'm going to bed. But I got some good time in today, so read Matthew.
That's dope.
Yeah, I'm not probably not New Testament. I'm pretty easy. There ain't but this much of the Bible left. Remember I told you the book did big?
Yeah.
That's what the New Testament did big, the Old Testament did big. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you've been at it.
Yeah, man. So I was excited, like I should have drunk a beer behind us. But yeah, I was excited to get to it. I've been waiting. So Mike, I don't know if you got to know Mike. Mike's dark skinned dude. I think he used to be a pastor or a deacon or something in California. He been finding his way back here lately, and he's a fighting partner. He's a truck driver, just really good dude, humble dude. You know God touched him just meeting him, because he's just one of those guys.
Right.
You know what I mean? So me and him like to bounce stuff off each other in the Bible, but he's heavy New Testament, and I guess I'm heavy Old Testament.
Mm-hmm.
So I was bouncing, and he started hitting me with New Testament stuff. Like, nigga, I don't know. I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, nigga. I don't know. And 90% of stuff I've read King James Version, whole Bible. And then I read NIT, I think. They call it NIT? New International something like that.
Translation or something.
Yeah, the translated one, yeah. I read that one, right? And this will be the first time reading it. I'm going to read the Bible again, though. I'm going to read the whole Bible one more time. I want to read the Ethiopian Bible. He got a copy, too. I do want to read the Ethiopian Bible. Even though it's only going to add one book, I'm going to read every one of them again. Because it's the oldest Bible. It's the oldest transcript. Camera look good on him, though, look.
Yeah. I'm still alive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know. Oh, you can see. I can't see. But, I don't know what's going on. It's the, my phone. We good up there? It's the oldest Bible on earth.
Okay.
From my understanding. Ethiopian Bible. So, I'm going to read it again. Because it's supposed to be less tainted. Suppose. And it got 88 candles. So, Bible cool, man. That's the way to say it, ain't it?
I can respect and commend the dedication to reading.
It's a lot of it.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah, man.
yeah,
It's a lot of
sure.
it. It's some funny characters in the Bible too, man. There's some really funny characters in there, man. If you reading into it, bro, just only because I just got through with Jonah. You done heard the stories of Jonah in the belly of the whale for 3 days, and Jonah was a fool, man. It's short. It ain't a lot, bro. It's a 20-minute read, 25-minute read, and the way it ends, bro, is insane. You know what I mean? But that's the Bible. You know what I mean? Nigga, that's the movie. You know what happened to Jonah? You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, but it ties in decently to the New Testament. So it's good. I ain't gonna get religious tonight. I spend a lot of time, especially late nights when it's just me.
Yeah.
I'll work on my puzzle. I've been doing a lot of puzzles lately too.
Okay.
Jigsaw puzzle, I think they call.
Yeah.
I did like 5, 6 of them.
Okay.
And then my daughter challenged me to a puzzle off. She said, Daddy, you know you think you, but I think I can beat you. So we both do 1,000 piece, I think, or 750. She said, we'll start tonight. I'm like, how we'll start tonight? You already got a quarter of your puzzle done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start tonight. You already got, a quarter of your puzzle. No, you shut up, man. All right, well, we'll start tonight. Went home and texted her at 3 in the morning. Done. Ain't no way. You don't work since you no. I got home, cooked, clean, bathed, chill. When I got home, all I did was put the board up. Did everything I need to do. I put the board up. Got my old lady to bed and couldn't sleep. We're making there about 10:30, 3 o'clock. I pulled the door. The whole puzzle. Really, you'll never call me out. I'm the worst person on earth to challenge anything. You know what I mean? Just don't do it. I got a 1,500 on my big table. That table, look at that, the mirror or whatever. And I know I'm making it by myself, so that mother is so big. You can't put all the pieces on the board.
You doing face up?
Mm-hmm. They're so big, bro, you can't put them all on the board. So the 1,500 is so big. Luckily, my daughter came through today, and her old man came to help me. And we knocked out all the buildings. I just got to the sky and the water, so. I got to get it off the table for Juneteenth.
Yeah.
I'm going to definitely break it. So, the other thing is, when I do my puzzle, I transfer it to cardboard.
That's what I was finna ask you. That's what made me ask you if you did
transfer and glue them down and keep them as memoir. I got to stack them up on the table.
That's what's up.
If I can ever find me somebody to do frames, I'm probably frame them. I don't know why.
Bro, it's a bunch of places you can get frames now.
They build them for whatever size, what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably frame them. After I get that work.
Yeah. I got a homeboy. I don't know if he's still doing it, but at one point in time, he was doing frames. Because he's an artist, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not on my live. I'm not on it. I thought I was, but I was on the 6-minute one.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know what's going on right now. They giving me stats. I'm going to start all over.
So what you got for us this week to talk about?
They said the end of the world started in Mobile.
All this rain, the lightning strikes. When they said that so for people who are unaware, apparently lightning struck.
Not apparently.
Or
rumor has
it. Yeah. That pelicans.
Yeah, I know pelican, full on pelican.
How many? It was 7.
No, about 20.
Was it? It was that many? I didn't
Yeah,
think it was that many.
Yeah, it was 2 just on the roof of the house.
Oh, okay, I ain't watched that video long enough. I saw 8, 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think it was 16. If I remember right, the news said 16.
Bro,
no, it wasn't just no handful. It was a lot of them.
Bro, this girl on the news, she's like, I'm going to need y'all to come out here and get these animal control somebody. These birds stink.
Like Monday.
She said, these birds stink.
Today, Tuesday, so I don't know if they came yesterday or not, but they told me to be Monday at the latest. But they weren't coming through. There's a lot of them. So they're big, too.
Yeah, huge.
They look very edible. Very edible.
I'm not eating pelican.
Oh, man. We done probably ate worse.
Yeah, you right about that.
She said, Mama, asked her about it. Somebody sent it to my inbox, but I had already seen it, but I signed it up. my uncle son, like, you know, what's going on over there. They did a lot worse than that. Our brother and another brother get into it. One tried to shoot, the other one stabbed the other one. Him mobile, a dude shot his mama, I think.
And then I think
the brother killed him. Another young lady, him mobile, her and the roommate got into it, and the roommate killed her, and then they killed her mama.
That's my fault.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, man, crazy right here.
Yeah.
Man, birds flying out of the sky. And then I was making a joke later, Saturday or Sunday. You know, I like to be random with the wife. I'm like, babe, you want to do something? She said, sure. She never know what the fuck she want to do. If I said, babe, you want to do something? I'm like, yeah, hey, baby, let's do something. I just tell me what to do. We would not leave the house. I did that last week. I said, babe, you want to do something? Yeah. You want to go somewhere? Like, yeah, babe, whatever you want to do when you do it. She said, okay. Start making her the bed. Babe, you know how slow you is. No, I got it. I should watch these. Babe, I thought you said you want to go somewhere. I am. Let me just, now she upstairs doing something. I said, I'm going to play the game. You know what I'm saying? So, the only way to get her to move is to say, hey, babe, you want to do something? Yeah, this is what we doing. Get dressed now.
Bro, my PS5 just stopped working.
Oh, my God. That worked in bird falling out the sky.
I ain't trying to interrupt the conversation. You said that and it made me think about it. I can cry right now. I am trying my best not to hard reset my damn, anyway, go ahead, continue. Continue. Finish the story, please.
You took my slingshot. Right now you won't let me get a job, G. Don't take my PlayStation 5. I'll be a shell of a man. My PlayStation gave me sanity, man. So on Call of Duty, that's all I really play Call of Duty. But at 11 o'clock, all my challenges reset. And now, I don't play that long, to be honest with you. I might play an hour a day. No, I don't play like I used to. But I can have fun knocking out my challenges. Every day looking forward to what weird challenge those days. I'm going to do them all too. Every one of them. I look forward to that. So don't take my PlayStation, man. I did get some good news today, though, from my slingshot. Polaris and Victory, Baldwin County Polaris, finally got on the same page today. Now, Polaris been ready. They've been waiting on their slow ass. And they opened up both cases today, so good Lord willing, because everybody talking good, they'll take care of the slingshot issue for me. I have a slingshot again.
Okay.
Every time. And the groups in there, they've been riding more in the rain than they ever rode before. It's been raining every day, but every day they talk about riding. I just send a sad emoji to the group every time. I'm out to relearn how to drive. I did tell him, he said, you got anything else with the boat, man? Then we got screen. I said, yeah. One thing. She said, what? He said, what's that? I said, everything on that slingshot is waterproof except that radio. I had a radio before that. It went bad on me, so I went about the very best partner they had. It was 1,200 plus. Please don't let them have that radio. You know what I'm saying? Because I can afford that radio right now. You know what I mean? Shit. Please. Please. Yeah, man. That's been some good news.
That's good.
I think right now I'm getting prepped for something. I don't know what it is or how long it's going to take. I would just hope y'all know I'm running out of time. Running out of time. You need to come on with it, bro. I'm struggling.
I think, yeah, I get that.
Yeah. It's expensive to live these days, man.
It is.
It's expensive, bro. Everything costs $100 now.
It do.
I mean, you can laugh.
No, I'm laughing because the last couple of times I've been out, I think I didn't easily spend $100.
Everything going on.
Like the last probably 5-6 times I had to go out and do something.
I don't know.
Easy.
I don't know. It don't take one wish. I mean, it's over. It's over. You might get a second job. And I'm talking about just going to Walmart to get tissue. My old lady is like a child in the candy store when you take her shopping. She don't shop much. I do 99.99999 of the house shopping. You know what I mean? And for good reason. I sneak out. Ooh, you finna go? Yeah. Because it's gonna cost way more. Take way more time if she go. Oh, I like those. No, you don't. 90% of the stuff she get excited to say I like, I throw it away. It sit there till it's spoiled. I like that. It's literally sit there till it's spoiled, bro. Like, she bought these little healthy meals. It's supposed to be healthy. Come in a little plastic pack. Walmart just started putting them out. She ate some of one through the rest of it. She bought all these little snacks. For a little motherfucker who don't like eating, she loves snacking. Which, like I told her, I don't know if that's no better. There's no advantage to it. Like, your body don't take none of that. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So, it's just trash. You know what I mean? Even though you put smaller amounts of trash in your body, it's just trash. When you eat more than you should, but it's healthy, right, your body keep a whole lot of that still and turn the muscle and the energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just trash. You know what I mean? So, I hate the snacking. I ain't never been a big snacker.
I'm bad about it too, though. I can't lie. I've been trying to make like healthier decisions in terms of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like either by turning to like a fruit or something like that versus something like really heavily processed and stuff. Mm-hmm. You know.
Luckily, I've never been one, and my kids ain't either because they never really got in tune to it. Like one thing I want to tell you about me is when we go out to eat, it's a date.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's a date.
Right.
I think this. Well, I'm so traditional. I think at times my old lady probably get tired of me cooking. She's like, hey, can we just go get some to eat this now? You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like a time consuming because I've been doing it so long. You know, I'm bang, I'm out of there. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm old school, bro. All my kids are grown except for my, average, but my baby. But my kids ain't never been a fast foodie. I mean, Asian like to cook now. I like that about my young girl. Well, not my young, but I'm supposed to be a young girl. She'll get in that kitchen now. I cooked some, today she called me. She said, Dad, I'm going to come over there, help you with the puzzle. I said, all right, come on through. So we get all stuff on it, finna get knocked out, knock that out. She come over. And she said, did you decide what you going to cook? I said, yeah. Because she had told me on the phone, I skipped up, but she said that she had some country style ribs. I said, the cheap ones. She said, why you say that? And that's what the hell, man. More fat, it ain't on the bone. It ain't regular. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Come in the pack, maybe already be cut.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what you can do a lot with them. You know what I mean? She said, why you call them cheap, baby? What the hell? A slab of ribs is different and they more expensive. You know what I mean? I said, but they good, depending on what you do with them. She was like, okay. You gonna cook mine? I said, probably not. I gotta cook already. So I go to Walmart, I go to Greer's and see a big pack of them. Like it. So I had to cook them in there like myself. But I cook them different. And now she at home screaming it right now as I speak with them. Hopefully she got it right. And she said, Dad, can you go put it up on TikTok and show me how you did what you did? Nigga, I cook.
Right.
My shirts, I'm on 79. My TikTok is in my brain.
Yeah.
I've been cooking since the 80s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But can you run it down for me one more time? You know what I mean? And those ribs, normally people put them in the oven, put some barbecue, season them and barbecue them. Yeah. And that's the way I normally eat it as well. When I don't want to actually really cook a rib, the whole thing. So I had I cut them into cubes like beef chips.
Okay.
But not beef chips. You know what I mean? I seared them on both sides, seasoned them, then put them in the oven for 3 hours at 225. So when she seen it, she said, no, they make the same ones. I got, yes, they have. No, but they be like long when they have bones. I know. Well, where your bones at? They fall off the bone. How you do that? That's the whole trick to it. You know what I mean? I put them in, the softer one. I put them in the oven, and then I used the same stuff that I seared it with to make my gravy. You know what I'm saying? And then I put them together. I fused the gravy and the meat and put it back in the oven for about another 35 minutes, about 350. When you come out, she tasted it. She said, ooh, let me take some of this down here to the crib. and that's just a different way of cooking. Right. Gravy instead of a barbecue. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Y'all get ready. Juneteenth, right? Juneteenth Saturday. Good Lord, when I've been praying on that day that the weather don't be bad. I've been in the kitchen. I might throw some new surprises this year. You know, we did the same thing most years. I might throw a couple surprises, some different stuff, a little different stuff this time, see what I've been feeling about. I may even do some of them. And some, because I did cook mashed potatoes today, but real mashed potatoes, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's pretty good, man. I might throw some of that in there. It's inexpensive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really inexpensive. I cook that for 50 people, and it probably costs about $80. It's inexpensive, you know.
Yeah.
2 bags of potatoes, 4 packs of that meat at like $8 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's an expensive meal, but it's real good when you do it right. It's good.
That's what's up, man. Oh, look, so I tell you something I did. Y'all see my shirt? Shout out to my boy Alfred Banks. Shout out to Jay Haynes, man. Shout out to Worms. Alfred Banks.
No, what's your shirt say?
Alfred Banks.
Oh, that was saying. Okay.
Yeah. He came through Mobile 2 weeks ago. No, I think that was last weekend. That was not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that. And shut Mary Widow down. Like, if you a hip hop head, man, my dude is doing some real big stuff right now. Follow him. That's all I'm gonna say. He is really, really tapped in and making his living doing this music thing. It is a pleasure and a joy to know him, to watch him grow. Y'all ever heard of Sax Kicks Av? He's a part of that. You know, my man Grammy nominated. So y'all make sure y'all show some love to that dude, because I'm telling you, he gon' go. He gon' go. But he need that back behind him. He from New Orleans, man. So, you know, he been around the Mobile hip hop scene and supported the hip hop scene here for a long time. So if you don't know who he is, I just want to give him a quick shout out, man. Y'all make sure y'all Google him.
Not next year, Juneteenth. Juneteenth 2027. I think I'll be wealthy by then.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I will be. According to the prophet that came to me about my financial future, I should be wealthy. I want to make that a big. So just so you know, Juneteenth actually going to be on that Saturday.
Okay.
In 2027. It was on Thursday this year, so next year Friday, next year will be Saturday. So I want to go all out in 2027. Y'all can get ready. I may even have a venue instead of a big match. You know what I mean? I want to poetry. I want to really just have a good, wholesome time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So look forward to it. And I want to cater it. The first one I didn't cook.
That's what's up.
But if I cater something, it's going to be like Mary's. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be some still, you know what I mean? Yeah, it'll be something like that. You know what I mean? It's going to be like Mary's.
Bro, I went to go get a plate from Mary's, and my boy walked out. He said, "It's going to be a minute, my boy." I said, "Man, I'm good to wait on that," until I walked through that door, and it was probably 42 people in line. I went, you know what? The Korean barbecue place is like 4 spaces down. I'm going to go here. Yes. Yes. It was Sunday, probably about 5:30 in the afternoon.
It don't matter what time you go. It don't matter what time you go on Sunday. I went twice one Sunday. I'm like, yeah, fuck that. And then Sunday before last, I went up there, because I ain't been Sunday to the airport. I said, I'm going. She said, you sure you want to do that? I said, yeah. I stalled it. Sure enough. Well, the first time I went, it was out the door. Out the door. So when I came back, I ain't seen nobody at the door. I figured they kept that line. No, it was just inside the door.
Yep.
And then the last time I came back, it was about 3 people deep inside. But that was it. I mean, I had just enough room to get, the sidewall, sitting at that last table. It's Mary, and she didn't turn the prices up. She getting that money, bro.
Oh, I know.
They getting that money over there, not cool. Somebody ran over my motorcycle and drove off out the other day with her, too. And there was a boost, a nice motorcycle. I said, this nigga ain't not coming out of this line to go get that motorcycle up. When he go out there, he gonna have it played in the hand.
You know it, man.
But they had, when I was there, people from Oklahoma was there. People from Killeen, Texas was there. But people all around. It's their first time in there. But they done heard about it from there. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. She said, yeah, I heard when I get to Mobile, I had to stop by Miss Mary's. She said, you think they're going to have enough to feed all of us? The man was like this every time you come.
Yeah.
She said, well, I know it got to be good if people stand in line like this every time. Every time you come. I said, this is a new location. She had a little small one, like in the hood. She moved to the big one to be able to take care of more people. And it's still like this. You know what I'm saying?
It's more now.
Yeah, it's just more.
It's more now.
So she had some of her sisters with it, not like family, some churches.
Right.
But they were tripping. And then they said, yeah, I can't wait yet, yeah. And they were having that. Can you remember, because you from here and you're a foodie, can you remember the first time you went to Mary's?
Mm-hmm.
You remember how it was?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my God. I want a little bit of this. Give me 2 of those. I want some of that. How much coffee we get extra some of this? Mm-hmm. Because you want to try everything. It's so much. Yeah, you want to try everything. It's like a buffet line, you know what I mean? So you kind of want to try everything. And they was going through that shop. The lady say, I tell the one lady, I say, oh, ma'am. She said, yeah, I hope it fill me up. I'm trying to fill you up. Man, you're not the way to eat that way. She said, boy, you don't know me. I know I keep it together pretty good for older lady, but I go through some soul food. Ma'am, you're not finna eat the whole Mary's plate. The old man from me said, no, baby, I eat these for 2 days. I come on Sunday night, the rest of it I take lunch. So then the white dude in front of him, he said, I buy 2 plates to feed 5 people. he said, I get 4 people in my house, and every time I come on Sunday to get married, my daughter also come over. I feed 5 people on 2 plates. She said, oh, we'll see. So she's still behind me, get in line. And that man got a turkey neck plate. I mean, not turkey neck, turkey and wings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they cover the bottom and they put 2 big, 2 pieces on the wings. She said, he's like, what's your 2 other sides? She said, they still put food on us? Yes, man, they're not even going to be able to fit it all on your plate. They're going to put some of it in the thing. She said, I just didn't want to bet me that you can eat a whole plate. She said, no, I'm a church lady. I don't do no betting. One of her, the girl that would was dying laughing. But this funny thing, she said, you think we should get 1 plate? She said, if you think we have to, I might get, what kind of size you want? She said, well, I'm going to try the collard greens down here. She said, okay, that's one. She said, sir, how the dressing is? I said, to me, it's in the red dressing. I'll tell you, I like that dressing. It's real Brady. I'm more of a Brady dressing than a soupy dressing or even meaty dressing. I like the bread. Me too. I'm a bread guy. You know what I mean? She said, gotta get some dressing now. Look at that man. She said, you know you just picked 3 sides right, the other girl. She said, oh, I'm sorry. She said, baby doll, you gonna have to get your own plate. I was dying laughing. She said, how are we gonna have food? She said, I don't know, but I'm gonna taste it all. So, yeah, you gotta get your own plate. This ain't gonna work out.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, she had that first time effect, bro. Like, man, what? Her mouth never closed. She said, yeah, baby girl, you gotta get your own plate. Yeah, Mary's is a trap. I told her, I said, I don't eat much. She says, is it good? Yeah, too good. You can't eat like this daily.
Right. No.
Man, you can't eat Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner every day. But that would be cool catering. You know what I mean? Be cool.
I ain't gonna hold it, bro. I've been running so much that like I ain't even had a chance to tap in with like what's going on in the world outside of. I've been seeing stuff about the No Kings movement.
Did you protest?
No, I ain't protest.
I like the way you said it.
No.
So they actually had this thing up, man. Some Mexicans, the Latino community put together this whole little thing on Facebook and said our brown and blacks got to stand together on this situation. Bro, the comments, nigga.
I watched a video today of a Mexican dude. He said, why would anybody black want to help us? Every time this country is trying to help them, they've been lied to. 40 acres and a mule lied to. They pulled out the South, lied to.
Bro.
Every time they're supposed to do something, they get lied to.
The comments, bro.
And then we voted for Trump, not them.
Which is the funny thing. So, I had to tell you about the comments to tell you how we get to that point. We're just saying. So, comments like, yeah, Latino brothers, we'll see y'all in Cancun. We gotta sit this one out. I tell you, the comment was funny, man. The comment was funny, man. Like, we understand that y'all got late. We just going to Taco Bell. Bro, the comment was so fucked up, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. But, ironically, the majority of the No Kings movement is actually Caucasian Americans.
Yeah, I noticed.
You know, more than... So undocumented people ain't coming out into the street. Not a whole lot of them. Yeah. Saying, hey, here go my flag and I'm undocumented, you know what I mean?
Right.
So most of them sending it out as well. So I'm going to say 90% of the No Kings movement, and to understand what No King movement is, the No King movement is saying that Donald Trump is moving more like a king and a dictator than he is a president. So he has to make a statement about it. He said, I ain't no king. Man, you know how many holes I gotta jump through to get something passed? How's that being a king? I just say do it. But I can't do that, so I ain't no king. That's what he said, you know what I mean, when I asked him about it. But y'all voted this. That the people who was doing the protesting, because if I'm right, 90% of blacks voted for Kamala. It's a very high number.
That's a real high number.
You know what I'm saying? We was the highest number in voting for Kamala. So that big range of people who voted for Trump was Caucasian American. Long live the king, you motherfuckers. Shit. You asked for this, you know what I mean? You asked for this. I don't know if you remember my whole debate.
It's been 6 months. It ain't even been 6 months.
It sure ain't. Because it's been a little over 3 months, bro. It just seemed like forever. I'm gonna tell you how I know. Elon Musk's job was for no, you're right. It's 6 months. Yeah. Because his job was for 6 months. It's been 6 months. His job was for 6 months, and then he thought Trump would keep him full time, and then Trump let him go. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He didn't actually. They said Trump fired him. He didn't actually fire him. The job subscription was 6 months. You know what I mean? Trump just didn't renew it or do anything special for him, so then they went to beef for him. You know what I mean? He did apologize, Trump, recently. So, it's been 6 months. I said, I ain't been 180 days. I'm sleeping. So look over me.
I am too.
Look over me when I say. I had to do math really fast in my head. Nigga, that's 6 months. So, yeah. Yeah, it's been 6 months, and it's been crazy. Trump just threatened Iran, I think. They bombing shit over there so bad.
Yeah, I saw that.
That late night when they snuck one in. Mm-hmm. Did you see the Iron Dome working the other day? Well, they got a vision. I seen a slow. You know, we built the Iron Dome. I don't know if you know that or not. That's they built the Iron Dome. It's a missile deterrent system that's built around their whole city. So every missile to come in, you get shot down by a missile. And these missiles they shoot down with $40,000 to $50,000 a missile. They shoot thousands a day. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, bro. One of those machines are, big as this room, and they hold about 20, 30 missiles. They got thousands of those machines. You see the boats? It's a little different because they shoot random amateur. They come. Anyway, it come. The White House had it too. You never know it. 100% got them. They got them in the roof and in the ground around the White House. Missile deterrent system. You know they do. You know what I mean? They never said you know it. Try to shoot them at the White House. You know what I mean? They're going to come on. And they shoot out all anything coming in that way. You know what I mean? But they're in the ground and in the roof. You know what I mean? They got those at a bigger level called the Iron Dome. Bro, it's pretty amazing. It's a hell of a 4th of July thing going on over there right now. I just don't want to be there for it. And I mean, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. It's a little scary. The Pope situation. This guy in the Middle East that said he is the Messiah. Weird. He's weird. You see it? Yeah, it looked more like a coat. It's all dark, black and green, and it's weird. He's 100% saying that he is Jesus. Yeah, he is Jesus. So I think because I'm trying to connect with Yah and Yahshua, that when he do touchdown, I will be able to feel it. I push that nigga in the water. I'm gonna see this nigga float. You know, you bet I sink. You know, I just will. He's Middle Eastern. You know what I mean? I don't know what he is. I know he's from the Middle East. You know what I mean? But he say Jesus, cool. He got a lot of followers who they be praying something to him, but they don't call him Jesus or Yahshua. They call him something else. Which, but there's some scary times. Oh, check this out. True story. We get ready to get out. Yeah. So, I'm doing something around the house. I'm checking Facebook. The bird thing pop up, right? Mm-hmm. The bird fall out the sky. And the lady said in the interview, the lady said, you know, I don't know. I heard a loud doop. I heard another doop. You know what I'm saying? And then I went outside, it's just dead birds everywhere. You know, it's the end of the world, man.
They look like the rapture.
Yeah, she said, it's like the end of the world coming, y'all. I don't know. So I'm walking through the bathroom and I'm listening to something. I go looking because I'm thinking it's fake. Because I hear a lady in the background and say, yeah, I'm just at some full house in Mobile, Alabama. So I'm trying to look, you know, anytime I see something like that, I want to tie multiple stories in and make sure it's true. You know what I mean? So sure enough, the news crew talking about it. You know what I mean? So I'm on the toilet. I went to the bathroom. I sat on the toilet. I dropped the phone on the trash and I back the button. And I listen to it. Ah. And then you know I just go to the next one. And I go to the next one. It's Cat Williams basically telling Shannon Sharp that nigga, you one of them, and the white woman gonna get you too. Never really paid attention to it until I seen that video, you know what I'm saying? Where he said you could be Cain the Conqueror and white girl to take your black ass down in 2 weekends. Mm-hmm. And he pointed at Shannon when he said it, you know what I'm saying? And within within 18 months, the exact same thing happened to him that he said was gonna happen to him. I don't know. I can't wait. Maybe a prophet. He's just a little. He's a mini prophet. You know what I mean? And everybody laughing because they say he can run a 4.240. He might be talking about on water. I'm just saying. But listen to that. And then Cat Williams freezing out here. Do. It's like 3 o'clock. Mom let him get up another hour, 15 minutes. The fuck is that? I just heard the lady say that shit on there. Jump up on the toilet, run down through the house. Her ass at home early. I said, oh girl, I thought bird was falling on baby man. I like to go outside and start a barbecue. The hell? What? It scared me for real though.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, my lawn ain't off. Well, not long, but you know, the thing 10 minutes by my yard. Nothing went off. She in the house already came. In the house, the first dude I heard with the front door was I don't know why she let the door so damn hard. The second dude with the back door, because I was doing yard work, you feel what I'm saying? And so I ain't hear her in the house. But the front yard or the backyard didn't tell me nobody was in neither, which was weird. Because as soon as I checked the door to see if someone's at your side door, bitch, why you ain't tell me when she snuck in? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then I go to the backyard, shut up and tell me about the backyard. But it didn't say nothing for her. That's that devil shit, bro. She's the devil. All right, brother.
Man, George Bernard Shaw said progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. That's our quote of the week for episode 237. This is the South. Peace. Tap it.